Hey everyone, it's nelsontakle here with my man Jaz Bedi, who is the mortgage guru. And Jaz, who do you specialise with? Who do you work with?
So I work with basically all the banks,
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter for me which bank. I'm accredited with all the banks, ANZ, ASB, BNZ, Sovereign, the Bank of China, Cooperative, SPS, you just name it.
Wow,
And,
everyone.
We work with everyone. Yeah.
And you deal with like first-time home buyers?
Primarily, the first-time buyers are too many out in the market, and
They're everywhere.
And I do a lot of helping these days with investors as well who wanted to buy their, investment property. As you know, I'm not sure you know that or not, but recent changes with the loan-to-value ratio that's been changed from 70% to 80%, making us
80%.
crazy, honestly. So someone say, for example, 5 years ago, someone bought a property, they're sitting on gold mine.
Yeah.
They got so much equity, and if they have a good serviceability, they can easily buy a second property.
Can easily leverage.
Yeah, absolutely. You just need the equity, of the property. And sometimes maybe if they got 15% equity, 5% cash. So here and there we can try and make it work with different lenders, in the market. And I think with the historically low interest rates, it's an amazing time to buy a property. Either it's a first home buyer or an investor, The affordability is amazing. And people with the stable job, banks want to lend money, but to people who has a stability,
Did you hear that, everyone? Banks want to lend money.
But
Yeah.
you need to show the affordability though. So I really want to tell people that before they go out in the market, they need to check their affordability. They can come to us. They can go to any registered financial advisor who deals with all the banks and understand the lending criteria, quite well. They can get them a pre-approval. So I've seen people, struggle a lot. They go out in the market, they put the offer, $900,000 property, and then they look out for the loan, and then the loan get declined because the affordability is only $700. So my top tip for today is check your affordability first.
Yeah.
Before you put an offer, talk to a mortgage broker, talk to an expert who can guide you in the right direction.
Yeah.
And we are doing pre-approvals. People say, it's a COVID time. You will be surprised in the last 3 to 4 months, I probably got helped more than 50 families to get their loan pre-approved.
Wow.
I'm flattening busy at the moment,
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not able to answer all the calls, so my apologies for that, But I'm trying my best to answer all the...
So ladies and gentlemen, if you get a pre-approval, that means you can put a cleaner offer in.
Exactly.
You could potentially even go to an auction and bid.
There are certain stages, for the auction though. But yes, you will be more confident if you can get an approval on the paper that, hey, I got 900K or 800K approved, and you can confidently look out in the market.
Because if you're looking for a property and you put into a multi-offer situation,
exactly,
or there's other interest in the property, if you've already got a pre-approval, then it just means that you've got a bit more like bargaining power.
Exactly.
In terms of the
more confidence.
You don't have to have like a 15-day finance clause. You might be able to put in like a 5-day
5 days,
finance clause.
7 days,
Yeah.
And we can quickly, couple of days, we can get 2 or 3 days, we can get the registered valuation done if it's a 90% deal, So it depends if it required a valuation or not.
Who organises the registered valuations? Who does that? Is that the bank or?
Basically, so every bank we use a different platform though.
Yeah.
So some of the bank use Velocity as their platform.
Yes.
Some of them they use CoreLogic Property Hub. So based on the bank, we can order an urgent valuation for our clients.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we can from the start to end, we can guide them in the right direction. That's what we specialize in.
Yeah.
To help first home buyers or any home buyers who need a hand, who need a support, and who need a personal touch as well, who need personal guidance and make a plan. I specialize in making plans for my clients actually. Sometimes when I assess the application, I'm not a greedy broker. I don't need all the applications straight away. I give them the honest and right advice. When I see them, I make a plan. If I feel like they're not ready, I make a 3 to 6 months plan, depending on their financial position. You know, say for example, if they're not good with savings, and I feel like that they need a bit more time, 2 to 3 months to save a bit more money, I will guide them. I will not say let's do the application right now. So saving is the key. If you don't do saving, sometimes bank can question. Say you are paying $150 a week. You're paying a boat, and suddenly your repayments are $700 or $800 a week. Bank can ask you that question to demonstrate your saving. How are you going to step up and pay $800 a week versus $150 or $200?
Yeah.
So saving is the most important thing. If you really want to buy your dream home, your first home.
And sometimes I take it they've got to pay a little bit of debt off as well. So
yes, that's another point. Minimizing their debt, minimizing and making sure that if you have a short-term debt, you always pay on time. That's the key.
Yeah. Okay.
Loans can be declined if you don't have a good account conduct. You're missing your payments. You're overdrawing your credit card as well. So that shows that you are in a hardship or something. So you have to make sure, you have to plan things quite well.
Yeah.
It's a journey, and that can be quite overwhelming as well.
Have you found, is there any difference in sort of lending criteria, like from say now to maybe 3 or 4 years ago? Has it sort of changed, or is it similar?
Definitely, I will not say that post-COVID things have changed. What it was 1 or 2 years before, definitely.
So they're looking at job security now.
Exactly. That's which industry they are working, and are they aware of any redundancies or any job cuts for their company. So that's something which all the banks are asking at the moment. So they are cautious. I would say that what they are doing is actually good for the client as well, because they don't want that people to take a loan and then they struggle if they don't have a job stability, and if they lose their job, how they're going to do? How they're going to pay the repayments? And banks don't want them to make them into any hardship. So I think they're doing absolutely right. I completely agree what they're doing at the moment. They're looking after the clients.
Lenders always try to do the right thing. They only want to lend to you if you actually can actually pay back. They don't want you to get into financial hardship. And I think they were great through the COVID period as well, with the mortgage holidays and helping people.
Exactly. I think banks are doing everything right they can to help the clients. And lastly, I want to add that the lending will definitely be slightly easier, moving on. Once we are completely away from COVID-19, things will be better in the future. It's quite excited, and the way interest rates are going, I wouldn't be surprised that there's another drop, which we will be hearing very soon. So fingers crossed, hopefully this will keep going, and people have a better affordability and people are able to buy their dream home.
Awesome. Jaz, very, very good mortgage broker. He works 7 days a week. He's very easy to get hold of. Where do people actually find you? Where are you located? Papatoe?
Look, I just based in Papatoe, but you will be surprised to know that my clients are in North Auckland, South Auckland, West Auckland.
So you go to their home?
I'm quite flexible, but I have made some digital systems as well. I got a digital application where I can just send them a link and they can fill out their information. I can Skype, I can, you can Google my details, but if you really want, I can give you right now. It's 02102 793 704. Or they can email me at jaz@tmlguru.co.nz.
Yeah. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The guru has spoken. Give Jaz a call, hit him up, and he will take good care of you. This is Nelson Takle signing off. Enjoy.
Boom.